Entertainment proudly presents Habari Live.
Habari Live.
From Phoenix, Arizona. And you're listening to the Habari Live podcast, the show that brings you news, sports, and entertainment for people who love HabariEntertainment.com. Here are your hosts, Iesha, Jimmy, and Damon Dipleen Ellison. Let's get it going. We are all the way live.
Yo. I need the microphone. Good morning. What's going on? Another episode of Habari Live. You know what I'm saying? We got season 2 going. We're going to do it all the way live like always. Let me get my spiel going. Welcome to Habari Live, where we keep you updated on the news, sports, and entertainment throughout the week. Like always, we are all the way live from Paradise Valley in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's get it going. This morning, we got my man Elijah on the ones and twos, helping us out on the engineering. We appreciate you, bro. Jimmy done bailed out on us. You know,
Got that crumble job or what?
Anything to get out of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might be fired soon. You know, that's how
we
I feel
hope you're
about
listening too, Jimmy.
That's how I feel, man. Fired. I mean, just like, dude, he has a job. I understand that. But when he first started the job, we asked him to tell him, hey, Saturday is the only day I need off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, anytime they ask him to work on Saturdays, he's there.
I got you.
Like, dog, you told them in the beginning, this is your day. It's the only day,
Right.
and they keep asking to work, and he goes in. All right, I'm in there. I'm there.
Yeah. It's
like, dog, you keep saying yes. Yeah, they gonna keep asking you to say it,
of course.
and then you supposed to put your foot down. Hey, man, this is the only day that I've asked off. Any other day, I can't make it, man. I'll come in the afternoon, but I can't make it on Saturday. He can't do that. But anyway, let's get back to the show. What's up, Iesha? How was your week going?
Yeah, my week was cool. It's boring training.
Yeah, training is boring. So we also have a special guest in the house. We got Audrey Garcia. She is the owner of Cutz and Lashes. Welcome to the show, Audrey.
Thank you.
Now, how did you get started doing your lashes and everything and doing your cuts? You just started in your backyard, your garage, or how was that started?
Actually, no. So I graduated high school as a sophomore, and after that, I had signed up for college. I signed up. I went to orientation, and I was just like, no, college, no, I'm gonna waste my time, you know. So I didn't even start. I didn't go through with it, and my mom, literally, how it happened, she came to my room one day and she was like, how about we both go into barber school? So it was her idea. So I started barber school with my mom, and then she got one of my cousins signed up too. So it was all three of us together in there. And we finished in 9 months. And so that was 6 years ago. So 6 years I've been cutting.
Wow.
So I fell in love with that because it was okay, you do a haircut, you're going to make money, and you get money that same day. So otherwise, another job, you get paid every week.
Gotta wait that check, the 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
So
twice a month.
Yeah, I fell in love with that, so I was all for it. And I actually started lashing 2 years ago. I wanted to do something, expand my services to the females, but I didn't want to dye hair and do all that because I get mad when they mess up my hair. So yeah, I don't even want to get on that. So yeah, I got on the lash extensions. So I do that. Been doing that for 2 years. And that's actually growing more than me cutting hair. Barbering has kind of slowed down, kind of stayed in the same. But yeah, lashing, it's growing a lot.
So when you saying you cut men hair?
Yeah, only men's.
Only men.
I'll trim girls' hair, but I won't do layers. It's a blunt cut. That's it. Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. So how long, and men don't have a problem, coming to you? Oh.
No, I mean, there's been times where if I'm working in a barbershop, maybe once a week, there would be one guy that walks in and they're iffy about letting a girl cut their hair. And they're like, well, can you fade? And now I'll show them my Instagram because I'm going to just show you my work. I'm not even going to explain to you because, they'll still like think no, they can't. But yeah, they'll sit in the chair, they'll get the haircut, and afterwards they're like, dang, okay, yeah, she's good. So like they always come back. But
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah.
That's
You ever
dope.
had any issues with the girlfriends of your
Um,
clients?
no, not yet. I mean,
Yet.
I haven't. I'm pretty respectful when it comes to like work, so
Right.
I don't cross boundaries or anything.
That's good.
I have my family too, so it's nothing like that.
Right. That's real.
Yeah.
That's
That's
real.
nice.
So
That's nice.
you definitely able to own your business. You say you have a family too. How many kids you have?
Yeah, I have 3 kids, 3
Wow.
daughters.
Wow, man. Hey, look, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going further than my girl, man. I already know it's gonna be 3 of them.
How many do you guys have?
I have one girl. I already know if I keep going, it's gonna be just 2 more girls.
Yeah. Kids are good though.
Yeah, man. I love my girl, man. So, but hey, she's a handful. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I already know how it is. And how old are your kids?
So I have a 4-year-old, and then I had 2 kids this year. So they're Irish twins. One in January and one in October.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know how you doing it, but you don't look like you've been having a lot of kids. You know
Yeah,
what I
thank
mean?
you. Thank you. It'll probably catch up to me later, but yeah.
And, so your inspirations was your mother to get into cutting hair and everything, or what was your inspirations behind getting into cutting hair and doing lashes?
So I would say the consistent income.
Mm.
I've never like really been passionate about working like a 9 to 5,
Right.
It's always been like, oh, start, and then, you're not into it and you're just like, dang, like I want to go home.
Mhm.
So when I had started cutting hair, there was no like, it was just like, okay, well, let me start and see how it goes.
Right.
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but my mom was going, she was paying for it. So it was just like, okay, like I'm gonna try it. And yeah, it worked out.
Right. And you said you graduated high school as a sophomore.
Yeah.
How the hell did you do that?
Okay, so basically I went to 3 different high schools, all in Phoenix. My first one was freshman year, and honestly, I was hanging around with the wrong crowd.
Mm.
I was like ditching class, leaving school.
Right.
Yeah, it was bad. So my mom, she pulled me out of that school, and she was like, you know what, this is not how high school's gonna go. She ended up putting me in a Christian high school in Chandler, and that didn't end up working out because they were like too religious there, and
That sounds horrible.
yeah. So that
As
was
most
yeah,
Christian schools are.
yeah, they're strict.
Yeah.
So the end of freshman year, she took me out of that. Well, towards the end, she took me out of that, and then she ended up putting me in a continuation school, which is like
Okay.
a school for dropouts.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went there the end of freshman year, and then going there was like a library. You get packets like every semester, so it's
Right.
like you like just go at your own pace.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
finished them pretty quick, so that's why I ended up graduating as sophomore.
Wow. So you just went in and just got it done, man. It just
So the
worked and put your
continuation
head
school
down.
was kind of like a charter school where you can
Yeah.
keep yourself paced and can finish
Yeah.
when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Man, that's dope. That's really dope. Because most people just drop out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the path that you were going. It's dope that you were able to get yourself out of that. And you know what I'm saying? Get something good going. Because
Yeah.
I know how hard it is. I was a high school dropout myself. You know what I mean? So I had to go back and get my stuff together later on in life because I just didn't want to do it at that point in my life. I couldn't, my mind just wasn't there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So what are your specialties that you offer that you think your specialty is? The lashes, or is it and what do you offer in the lashes?
Yeah, so I would say the lash extensions. I mean, I have more clientele in those, but I do all styles: classic, volume, mega volume, hybrid, all lengths, color
And you're not
too.
talking about cars right now?
We're talking about what? Cars? No, yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking. This might be more for you, babe.
The lash
What?
extensions, it's the size or the length or how long
hybrid.
the lash
Yeah.
is.
What is it?
It could be
electric or gas? I'm not sure.
They're just different styles. Like classic is like more basic, natural,
Okay.
and then volume would be like this.
Okay.
Like more dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
And then the
man, you're
hybrids are
teaching me
kind of
something.
like the
In between.
in-betweens,
Yeah.
or it could be like a mix of 2 different types of lashes.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, she knows.
I'm learning something.
And don't even wear them.
I I'm like, what? Well, you just as lost as me, bro. Hey, I know I'm a man when stuff like that come up. I'll be like, what?
I just nod my head.
Hey, women, man, y'all. Hey, I don't know how y'all do it, man. It's so much. It's just so much y'all have to know, man.
So I have a question. How long does it take you to do a typical set for your lashes?
If it's a full set, it takes me about 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 if it's a mega. But for a fill, it's about an hour and a half.
Wow. Hey, that's crazy. And how long do they last normally?
Usually, well, they'll last longer if people don't wear as much makeup all the time. And also how they maintain them. But they could last anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. For sure. It's crazy. And how much do you have a packaging that you sell, or you just putting them on for them?
Oh yeah, no, I just put them on. But I do sell lash strips that are
Okay.
like not individual. They're like these.
Mhm.
So I sell those too.
Okay.
That way, because not everybody likes lash extensions.
Right.
So it's like, I got both.
Definitely. Well, I mean, it's something that you could think about, because I think we met Melanie Monroe. She had her own lashes. I think we have them up there somewhere.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Oh, okay.
And she has her own lashes, and that's something you may think about. You know what I mean? Just branding yourself, just to have yours, the ones that you feel the most comfortable with, and maybe come up with a plan to put your name on the box and have yours. You know, and
Yeah.
that'd be pretty dope. Do you have a location that people can come to and see you?
Yeah, so I'm located right next to Westgate.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so I have like it's kind of complicated, but I live on top of my studio.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
So it's right next to Westgate.
That is dope, man. If I had the means, I would have put this in my home.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, because it would have saved me so much money. It would, you know what I mean, and if I still end up getting the means to being able to do it, that's my mission, is to be able to put it in my home so I can save myself some money. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah, definitely.
it's a big deal. You know what I mean? So you started when did you feel as though you were ready to get going and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make this a business, select the name, I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, I'm out of school. When were you able to figure that out and go forward with that?
So in barber school, me and my boyfriend met in barber school. So like throughout the whole 6 years, we've been like cutting together.
Okay.
In barbershops, always cutting together.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it was about, I want to say like a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years, that we were like, why are we working in a barbershop? Like working for people, we could be doing our own thing.
It's real.
So yeah, I would say about a year and a half.
That's dope. That's dope. And I want to, when you have couples that come together, you know what I mean, to build,
can
me
work
and my lady,
together.
we work together.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes. You get sick of them. You don't want to look at them into that day.
Sometimes.
You know, it gets tough. You know what I mean. But hey, to be able to come through with your significant other, especially when you have kids and everything. I know how tough it is, man, to still run your business. We're trying to run our business and we're working.
Yeah.
And we have the little one. You know what I mean? So it's tough and it gets frustrating. So
To make it possible.
man, hey, definitely we get through it.
Mhm.
And that's dope. That's dope that you guys are doing that together. And I hope nothing but good things for you guys on the future. So let people know how they can find you online, and your Instagram, and a good way to contact you, maybe your phone number or anything, or maybe your online site.
Okay, yeah. So I have Instagram, and that's at her hustle. HERSU, yeah, HUSSLE.
Okay.
I have Facebook, that's Audrey Garcia. But if nobody has social media, then it's 480-589-5748.
Okay. For sure. That's dope, man. And you need a haircut, you need some lashes. Now, you guys, you ever thinking about expanding out and start getting into doing more hairdos for the ladies and things like that?
Yeah, so I actually almost started cosmetology school because I have my barber's license.
For sure.
But yeah, I was thinking about that, looking into it. Except it didn't work out with my schedule with having kids and stuff like that.
Right,
So
right.
I'm putting that on hold until I can find a schedule or something on alternative.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm looking about that. But in the future, we want to actually get a barber truck going,
Well,
drive around and
yeah.
do that.
I've been seeing a lot of people doing that, and I think that's a great idea.
Mobile barbers.
Yeah, and these people, they have another good idea is they have apps set up.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I know they cost a little money, but once you get some money flowing, you get your app set up, and people can log in to your app, set up an appointment. You know what I mean? And put their location on there and everything where they're gonna be at, and then you'll get a update. Boop, this person haircut this
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean? And you'll know where to go, and it'll be built into it, and that's pretty dope. That's pretty futuristic, and people would like that. You know what I mean? And that'd be giving them something different.
It would give the consumer or customer more of a control over their care.
They can look in,
and
they can see when you're busy. They can
Right.
see which appointments are open. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. You know what I mean? And I think, yeah, that's dope. So, hey, that's what we do here. When we share ideas, you know what I mean? People, we're all up and coming business people. So
For sure.
that's a good idea that hey, if you already got the truck going, you guys think about that in the future. I know you and your man could get it
even if
going.
you just start out of like a minivan or
Yeah,
like
man.
one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
work like even if it's an Astro van, so
Yeah.
to say.
It don't matter. You know what I mean? And that's like we was telling your old man, he needs to get out there and get the truck going, but you know how he do it. But anyway, let's take a quick break, man. We're gonna be right back with Audrey Garcia from She Cutz and Lashes.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Yo. Welcome back to Habari Live. We have Audrey Garcia from She Cutz and Lashes in the house. We were talking to her about her business and her upcoming plans. Let's get into some little news.
And now, this week's Habari News Weekly with Damon Dipling Ellison. Sponsored by...
This week I'm a little, I don't know, man. It's just been one of those weeks, man. I'm just, you just get, I don't know, bro.
I think it's the time of the year. Things just get rough. There's a lot of stuff on everybody's mind, whether you celebrate holidays or not. It's getting cold.
Yeah, I think I'm always kind of off at this time of the year. I don't know what it is.
Everything's always stressful and overwhelming when it comes to the holidays.
Especially here too, because we got these snowbirds and stuff too.
Yeah, and
So
makes
we're more
traffic worse,
congested.
and
Yeah.
people running around acting crazy.
Mhm.
But all right, I'm gonna talk about Brittany Griner getting released. I'm happy for her, man. And I really don't understand the people who are talking about who she was traded for and all this mess, man. Only thing I can do is think about me in that position. And the other people who are like, oh, she did the crime. Oh, what is going on? It's because they can't put themselves in that position. I can easily put myself in her shoes and be like, dude, get me the fuck
Get
out
me
of here,
outta
man.
here, yeah.
You know what I mean? Jail in America is bad. I couldn't imagine being in Moscow.
Or just a foreign country in general.
Man, dog, and it's freezing. Like, dude, it's a cold we don't even understand.
Yeah,
out
actually,
there.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Dude,
that Russian snow.
Man, it's bad, bro. And to think that we're gonna sit back and be okay with her being there and feel comfortable, talking about, oh, we gave up the merchant of death. Look, man, it was Russia. They were not trying to get that girl out of there. You got to make sacrifices, man. So we made a sacrifice to get her out, and I think it was the right thing to do, man. To me, people talking about dude was a killer and a murderer and all this stuff. To me, he's just sold arms. How many arms dealers do we have here? How many? He was illegally selling arms, but selling arms is something a lot of people do, and they sleep well at night while other people are getting shot up on the streets. That's an American thing, and we do not care. All these people sell arms, they sell guns. They sell guns to people who go shoot up schools, and they still sleep fine.
Right.
So to get mad that this dude was an arm dealer, or he sold arms to African fights and different skirmishes they was having in Africa. He didn't make them pull the trigger.
Our government does the same thing.
He didn't make them pull the trigger, bro. You know what I mean? I know it sounds like I mean they the ones that wanted the arms. They bought them. Just like when people who want to do something bad, they get the gun, they go do something bad. This is the same situation.
You got to feed the rats their cheese. Is what the saying is. Dude, it's like
they wanted
the war.
What
they want.
That's what he was about, giving the people what they want. Yeah, it was bad because it was the way he was getting the guns. He was stealing them from the governments. That's what they didn't like. You know what I mean? He was stealing guns from governments and old governments and selling the guns. You know, the Lord of the War. You know, you ever seen that?
Yeah, with Nicholas.
That's
Nicolas
pretty
Cage.
much. That's pretty much dude's story.
Yeah,
that's what
that's actually what I was thinking about. I don't know his full background, but
that's what he was based off of. But you know what I mean? Hey man, look. And then they were talking about the other guy, Wheeling, that was left. I mean, dude, his background is just iffy.
I'm not familiar with the other guy.
She plays basketball, bro. She got caught with a little green. This dude was an ex-Marine who was kicked out of the Marines because I think he was dishonorably discharged for stealing. Mm-hmm. He also, been traveling all across the world doing a whole bunch of nobody knows type stuff, criminal activities.
And then he was a citizen of at least 3 different countries.
Right. Then he's in Russia, like, dude, you're a spy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, come on, man.
Just that 3 countries thing, like Iesha said. That's
right.
That's
and
exactly
then you're ex-military. They're like,
actually, he was probably a hitman for hire.
Dude, look, man.
Exactly.
That's how they looking at it.
You don't know what this man's history or his background or what he did while he was in the military.
We're not saying that it's right what Russia is doing. It's just that it's a lot more questions with him, and they already didn't want to let her go, and she just played basketball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that.
Played basketball and got caught with some vapes.
Right. And you think they finna let this dude, though, who really has questions about his background, who really was doing some thievery and some shady stuff at one time, they not letting that dude go, man. I'm sorry, man. I know it makes a lot of people upset, but I don't. That dude is not being released.
Not yet.
Russia doesn't like us.
Right.
Do you understand that? And if they're like, oh, that was a bad, we're not going to be able to make a good deal with people who don't like us, unfortunately.
Russia gave him 16 years. He's 4 years deep into a 16-year sentence.
Man, hey, man. We're going to keep fighting to try to get dude out, but it's going to be difficult.
Might have to wait till 10.
Man, hopefully they can get the dude out, man, but it's going to be tough, man. He is charged with espionage. It's a way. Hey, dude, they kill you for espionage in most places. Murk you on spot. You know what I mean? You're dead. They don't play with spies, man. And they think this dude is a spy. She played basketball, brought some weed in. How can we put these people in the same category? It's like me being in jail with a murderer. I just ran a red light. Why am I in here, bro? But it is like everybody was screaming, oh, it's their laws, their laws. Hey, man, look, man. Yes, it's their laws. But we can't leave one of our own behind on something as simple as that.
Right.
We're not going to leave dude behind either. We're still trying to get him back.
Right. They're still in talks with the government.
We're trying to get him back.
Trying to get him negotiations.
He has a tougher charge.
Right.
That's a tough charge, man.
Plain and simple, though, because she was just going to play because during the off league, right?
Right.
Wasn't she just going to go play? And then she got caught
most of the women have to go overseas to play basketball at the end of the season because they don't make enough money here.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So, I'm gonna get into some Habari sports a little bit. This, even though we was already talking about Habari sports, I'm gonna talk about Deion Sanders this week. His decision to stop coaching at a historically black college has struck a nerve with a lot of people. Now,
he decided to stop coaching?
No, he was hired as the coach for Colorado. So he'll be going to coach for Colorado, which is not a historically black college.
Cha-ching.
It's he's getting paid. He was making $300,000, I think, at Jackson, and now he'll be making $3 million. I mean, what?
Cha-ching.
It's not even a question,
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, man. I know he was bringing a lot of eyes to the HBCU. I know that he was building something for the HBCU, and a lot of people feel um, connected, and a lot of people feel like what he was building should have been, built on from there. But if you seen from the eyes of the other people that worked there, they looked at him as an outsider. He didn't go to college there. He went to college at Florida State. You know what I mean? He didn't have any connections to those schools like other people who had worked there and been there for years.
Right.
So they kind of felt some way about him. And he even got into it with one of the coaches. One of the coaches pushed him and stuff, and you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Instead of him getting love from the other coach that he's bringing eyes, he's getting jealousy. And then
that's kind of whack.
Whack is, man, dude, it was so whack.
I didn't know all that.
I didn't know why dude was so mad. He don't rep. He's not from here. He's like, dude, I don't even know what dude was talking about. I bet you that dude
probably been assistant for like the last 6 years, trying to get into that head coach spot, and then all of a sudden Dion just showed up. He's like, wow.
Dude was a coach from another team, so he probably feels some way about the eyes and the cameras and everything that his team was getting and he wasn't getting
because his name is on it. It's
right,
connected
to
Dion
it now. Is connected to it, so the school was getting a lot of publicity. So people were upset about it. A couple of people from those schools, and then it comes across that those schools don't get a lot of money, unfortunately, man.
Yeah, not at all.
They don't get a lot of backing, man. It's sad, man.
If they had the money, they would have been able to offer him the $300 million.
Right, man.
If they had that kind of money flowing through the school.
People don't want to put the money into the school. People don't want to invest into the school. Our best are not going to the schools. It's hard, man. Those schools are going down the drain, man. I've watched a couple programs looking at those schools, and they're just going down the drain, man. Well, it's sad, but it's going to take more than one person to get the schools back going. It's going to take the community to care about those schools, not someone from outside. It's going to take the people down there that live there, that care about that school to get it going. You can't blame Dion, man.
See, I think I can kind of understand, though, why some of those older heads might be upset with him. But, like, I like to quote DMX on this one. You got to expect people to be people. We all know what kind of person Deion Sanders is. We all know who Prime Time is.
But, dog, it's not on him to build the HBCUs back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's these people out there. There's probably these older heads that are heavy on the HBCU,
right,
and they're looking at it that way. Like, man, you should be a role model. You need to be there.
It should be up to you to build it back. And
but it's Prime Time. It's Deion. Like, if it was Jerry Rice,
look, man.
If it was Jerry Rice, I bet you he wouldn't have took the deal.
He went to the schools. He did go to the schools, but at the same time, I don't think so, man. Just seeing the way the other coaches were treating him, we did see that one coach who pushed him on the field. It's probably worse than that, man.
Yeah, that's only what we the top of it.
That's what I'm saying. The people probably been treating him like dog outside of the whole time. We don't know the whole ins and outs of it. It's if they want to feel like it's theirs and they need to okay, then y'all do y'all thing. Deion gonna go ahead and go make his money. Y'all run the HBCUs. I just don't understand why people were upset with him. The other coaches. That's the weird part. They should have been happy that man was there. You know what I mean?
Right,
like for real. I ain't even watching none of the I barely watch college games. But when he was there, it made it more interesting, unfortunately.
Right.
But I'm gonna go on to another story here. We're gonna talk about some politics, man. Our Arizona senator, man. Man, I'm so sick of this lady, dude. I cannot wait to vote this lady out, dog. I'm so sick of her, dog. Kristen Whack Cinema. Dude, she's so whack, dog.
Is that her real last name, or you throwing a pun out there?
Yeah, her name is Kristen Cinema.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is it wax cinema?
It's wax cinema. It's a bad movie, man. It's been a horrible movie. Horrible since she's been in there. Only thing she's been doing is playing. Now she's in there. She talking about she's switching parties. She's gonna be an independent.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can do what the fuck you want to do.
I mean, why you like?
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. So she's switching and she's going independent, and she's saying she's doing that for the state of Arizona, not for the not to make it difficult for the other Democrats, because really that's all she's really trying to do. Mm-hmm. Because she's got a lot of publicity the last 4 years by playing footsie, but 2 years by playing footsie with everything, because she's the last decision on everything, because she was like the last person, because it was so close to split between Democrats and Republicans. They needed her and Joe Manchin to say yes on things, and they want to play footsie, and I don't know, and dude, she been on some trash for I don't know how long, and I just can't wait to vote her out, man. She wouldn't have won if she wasn't a Democrat. Period. She was she would have ran it as an independent. I wouldn't have voted for her, and most people wouldn't have voted for her. You know what I mean? So it's I just don't. If you didn't have that D next to your name, Miss Cinema, you wouldn't even be in there.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now you gonna drop it? Okay.
Maybe that was the plan the whole time.
Hey, we're gonna be dropping you. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't. Everybody don't like her anyway. But to me, this is a whole publicity stunt. Is what she's doing. It's just to get eyes and publicity. She cares about the wrong things right now. Instead of getting things done, it's like she wants to be the person that's the deciding factor. Like, man, get out of here, lady. I just don't like what she on. So vote and get her out fast.
Vote no on wax cinema.
Man, she's terrible. For real, dude. Talk about some little bit of sports. Did we have I don't even know if we even had a game last night. I don't know. Let me look real fast. Did you have any stories you want to talk about?
Yeah, I did have a story or two I was going to talk about this week. So one of the stories that I wanted to talk about was Peoria Fire Department. They treated some students at Zuni Hills Elementary School this week on Thursday for nausea-like symptoms.
Okay.
Several sixth grade students at Zuni Hills Elementary School reported feeling ill Thursday after returning from a field trip. Apparently something that they ate for lunch made them all feel sick. And then on Friday, the district had came out and said that the students' symptoms appear to be improving, and that 26 students total had reported symptoms. And the district has been working with Maricopa County Department of Public Health to provide data as to as they further investigate the cause of why this many amount of children became sick during a field trip.
Yeah, that seems like a big number. That's like the whole field trip, ain't it?
Right. It seems like they were sixth graders, so I'm assuming that it was more than one class.
Right.
Or it could have been just one class that went on a field trip, and whatever they ate for lunch, it could have been food poisoning.
Yeah. That's still freaky, man. So I hope they figure that out, man.
Bring your own lunch to
we
school.
did have that update from Scottsdale, right? I think that they had a school shooting.
Yeah, they wanted to clarify
that the person was on campus with a gun.
Right.
And it came out and clarified that
it wasn't a gun.
It was not a gun.
What happened is a student saw a student saw another student.
He had a projector or something.
And it looked like it appeared to be the barrel of a gun, is what the student said, but it wasn't. The student had just checked out some tech equipment from the library or whatever, and as he was carrying it along, another student thought he had a gun.
Yeah. I think when I said it, that it was going to be a hoax for some reason. I don't know why. I just felt that.
But they didn't call it a hoax because
she could have. I know, but it was a misinterpretation of what was going on.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
She wasn't lying. She just saw something. She just seeing things.
Right.
And the human brain.
I mean,
do that.
at the same time, with as many school shootings that have been going on,
you start seeing things.
things.
That's how it is.
You see something, you be like,
you scared.
You're scared, right?
Right. And that's
and that's the mentality that we have said that it's okay for our children to feel like that while in school.
Right.
I think maybe they should start bringing back assemblies and stuff. Because I remember when I was young, we had to do the pool assemblies out here in Phoenix, which I'm pretty sure they don't really do anymore. But the firefighters would come to our school and teach us about pool safety and things like that. And since shootings at schools are a thing, they should probably be bringing in police and showing people what to look for, or how to identify a gun, how to identify sketchy people.
Unfortunately,
stuff like that.
Since we don't want to change any laws, we just want this to be the normal. This is the climate that we want to live in. Everybody's scared of guns, but they're legal everywhere. Everybody can get one at any time.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they should bring up the awareness of it. If we're not going to change anything, why not bring up the awareness of it to make us be able to identify things easier instead of being scary like that?
Yep.
You know, that kid was probably scared too. They probably pulled him in and were all tough with him and
did all type stuff.
Right. But that's it's scary. What was your next one?
My next one was just my hot mess for the week.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and run it there.
Now that's a hot mess. Get ready for the week's Hollywood hot mess with Iesha Rowan.
This week's hot mess is Johnny Knoxville. I'm not sure if everybody knows who Johnny Knoxville is, but if you don't, he is
a legend.
Right. However, his latest prank.
Not that I condone everything he does, but he's still a legend.
His latest prank has gotten him sued.
Oh, goodness.
His pranks go too far. We all know that. But his latest prank resulted in a lawsuit from a guy who says it caused him emotional distress. According to the legal docs that TMZ obtained,
right.
The Jackass star is being sued by Khalil Khan over a home prank. Apparently, Khan was hired to do a routine home repair job through TaskRabbit, but ended up getting way more than he bargained for. So, if you want to read the story, go to TMZ, check it out. But moral of the story is, dude got hired from TaskRabbit to complete a simple job. When he got there, they started pranking him, and it just,
What was the prank, did they say?
The prank was the little girl. He was supposed to fix like some electricity or electrical.
And the girl got shocked or something.
No, it wasn't even the girl got shocked. It was the power went out, and the little girl says that her pony died because the pony was on life support. And dude was
stressed out.
He was stressed out because he really thought
that the pony
he killed
died.
Right.
Wow.
Who gonna have a pony at their house on life support?
Right.
So,
exactly. But he did say that he did see a pony.
Right.
He did see a pony,
but it was fake, and they was that dude's suing. Buddy, it's a joke. Nope, I'm suing. The people, man.
Yeah, so he was hired to repair an electric dimmer switch.
But it's still a joke, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, that made me think of that Dave Chappelle skit, man. When he came in and he told the kids that their parents were dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey.
I don't know if I saw that one.
You never saw that? He was like, yeah, the kids, they're crying. Like, yeah, kids, they're dead,
See, that one's
and
definitely
the parents
some
was in the
emotional
background.
distress.
Right. And
the kids might not understand.
Laughing. The parents was in there cracking up.
Right. And Dave Chappelle was like, you've been zapped.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one now.
They're in there dying.
That's when he was trying to make fun of Ashton Kutcher's thing,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, man. So that's
definitely more traumatizing though than the horse thing, man. Like, you just came to do your job.
Right.
I feel like he figured out it was Johnny Knoxville and Jackass and was like,
no, it wasn't even until after Johnny Knoxville came out and told him that it was a prank.
Right.
But because the homeowner was in on the prank also.
Yeah. So, everybody is on the prank, but
Johnny Knoxville apparently offered him cash to be in on the,
look, man,
but he declined it. So
did he still get his pay through TaskRabbit? That's the most important part.
It's just a mirror of today's society.
Of how
we can't take a fucking joke anymore.
Yeah,
we just can't. Nothing. We don't want to be humiliated at all. It's nobody can be made fun of. Everything just got to be serious.
That's why they're doing movies now. Like, they would never last as a series this day. Like, Jackass had I want to say 4 or 5 seasons
Can't
when
do
they first
anything
came out.
anymore,
Like they could
man.
not fly with that show these days.
Everything sucks.
Right.
But anyway, old boy, Bam Margera, one of his co-stars on the show, he's in ICU, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man.
he's been battling his alcoholism and stuff like that
there's
too
been
lately.
a lot of problems with him, man, and drugs and alcohol, man. So we don't know for sure. I don't know for sure what's going on with his health, but I know he has been in ICU updates from yesterday, last night that I saw. So hopefully your dudes pull through. That's sad news, man. Um, Other than that, let's take another quick break, man. We'll be right back here.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
All right, welcome back. Yes. We have Audry Garcia, right?
Yeah.
In the house. She's been really quiet. I don't think she wants to talk about politics and stuff like that. So we got her in the house. She cuts lashes and everything. Before we get into the game, if we start playing the game real fast, let people know, what I'm saying, how they can get you and how they can get your lashes. One more time, what's the phone number to contact you and your location?
So it's Instagram at Her Hustle. That's HERSHUSSLE. Facebook is Audry Garcia, and the phone number is 480-589-5748.
Dope. Go see her. Get your lashes done. You know what I mean? Your ladies like the lashes nowadays.
And fellas, get your face.
Oh yeah, that's right. And gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? You need your hair cut. You're looking bad, napped up. You know what I mean? You can't get the ladies looking like that, man.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with being napped up. I feel like you coming at me right now. So that. My lady says my naps are beautiful.
You're silly, man. I wasn't thinking about you at all. But the new thing is, the nappy is in. You know what I mean?
Actually, to be honest, I'm seeing it so much. I'm thinking about changing my stuff.
Dude,
everybody be catching up with me, man. And I'm like,
everybody's doing it. This it's the end thing. I feel weird with my waves. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking about going back to waves now because I don't like being like everybody else.
Everybody.
Yep.
Jimmy got them. Everybody got the nappy. So we're gonna go into the game. Let's get ready
to play trivia for loot. Sponsored by
No one.
Nobody.
If you would like to sponsor an episode or a segment, please inbox us at info@habarientertainment.com.
Hit us up.
All
We
right.
need some money.
So in Trivia for the Loot, there are a total of 10 questions.
They
If
all
you
on you.
Get 7 out of 10 correct, we will donate to your charity of choice.
She looking around like, yeah, y'all finna answer these questions. That's cool. No, this you, dog.
The first question, as you can see, is on the board, is true or false. Barbers were also surgeons and dentists.
That's true.
Yeah, that is very true.
Comic Book Corner.
Messed that up very bad.
That was a millisecond too with confidence.
Yeah, she know, man. Yeah, because the little medicine things they got on the side of their things, yeah, they used to cut her.
That is true. The red
take
and
out
white
livers at the same time.
The red and white banner it was an advertisement for
definitely, man.
We do surgery.
And so you doctors had it and the barbers had it. Yeah. So they give you a fade and take out your lung same day.
Same day. But they had the most sturdy hands too, though.
Yeah. Right. I don't understand the kind of the connections between those two, but whatever, man.
You gotta be sturdy when you cutting somebody's hair.
I
so
guess, bro. They had soda
the
shops back
precision.
in the day too. That
Mhm.
shit was weird too. Like doctors with soda shops, that shit was weird too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird. All right, so question number 2. What century was the barber trade formally introduced to the U.S.?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's
That's a tough one.
Century.
Maybe like the 1600s.
15th.
I'm gonna say that big 2-0.
You saying the 20th century?
Yeah. Like
Now, I'll
actually
say-
like
I'm gonna
separated
say the
from
18th.
from being dentists and stuff and all that, you mean? As its own industry?
Yeah, 19th century. That's mine.
What you think?
She said 16th, babe.
She
Long
said
time ago.
16th?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the
Okay.
answer is 19th century.
I know,
okay.
yeah.
It was formally introduced as a trade here in the 19th century.
I figured.
19.
Mhm.
But we got to give y'all the womp womp because y'all got it wrong.
The next question is, where is the oldest barbershop in the world located?
Dang.
The world, Craig.
I should have
The
studied
world.
before. I
You still got the book at home too, don't you?
The oldest barbershop in the world.
Dang.
Is it in the U.S.?
No.
No.
Nah, I would have guessed.
I have no idea.
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say China.
I'm gonna say Europe.
No. And
I'll just
no.
say Japan, maybe.
What?
The correct answer is London.
Ah,
What?
Yes.
They don't know about cutting
Hey,
hair,
technically
man.
I was right.
They have been cutting hair.
Technically, you were right. Europe. You said
But that's
Europe,
why-
but
that's
that's
why
a
I picked-
kind of a hard. That's a big answer.
That's
Right.
exactly why I picked Europe. I was like, that covers a
Entire-
lot of land.
Right. But no, in London, the Tough and Heel, I think that's what it's called.
Mhm.
I can't remember the correct pronunciation of it.
Right.
But it's been there since like 1805.
Okay.
Damn.
that sounds
All right.
familiar.
Well, next question.
Next question is, we just lost whatever. He is the most famous barber in history and was also a surgeon.
The Barber of Seville.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that one myself.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
I think I'm a
Audrey got
pass.
That's hard.
No,
man.
Audrey got us. She got
The
us.
most
What you saying?
famous barber in the world.
In history.
Uh,
And was also a surgeon.
Jack
So you
the
know
Ripper.
it's an old school barber.
So, right, it's an old school barber.
Jack the Ripper.
What type of barber?
He's from London. I don't know, bro.
Just trying to bring it all together.
I'm gonna guess scissor hands.
No. The answer is Ambrose Pierre.
Nobody knows who the hell
Oh
that is.
yeah.
He
Some French dude.
Yeah, he was from sometime like 15, I think it was 15 something. I think he died in like 1510 or something like that. But he did work as a barber and a surgeon at the same time.
Dang.
All right. Next question. Chimpanzees and gorillas have human-like fingerprints. So does what other non-human animal?
Human-like fingerprints.
Human-like fingerprints.
What other animals even have fingers besides monkeys?
I know, that's what I'm trying to think.
Pig? No, pig has hoofs.
I have no idea.
All right. So the answer is going to be koalas.
They got fingers?
Yes,
I didn't
they do
realize they
have
had-
hands.
Well, yeah, they're kind of like a bear, right?
Yeah, because if when you see koalas, they're mostly in the trees, right? They're usually hugging a tree. So
Yeah, but lizards and snakes are in trees too, and they ain't got no fingers.
that is true.
Just saying.
Next question.
Yes.
A tick bite can make you allergic to what food?
You got this, Audrey. You got this.
Man, I don't know none of these questions. Allergic to. I'm gonna say milk.
No.
Tomatoes?
No. Tick bites can make you allergic to red meat.
Oh, that's
Because
interesting.
remember, ticks, what do they do when they bite you? They just take in your blood, right? So that's exactly what the tick does when it attaches itself to
any other animal.
Any other animal.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is, a flamboyance is a group of what animals?
You be going to like the back of the encyclopedias and stuff for this,
I know. What is that word?
Digging in the crates for these questions.
I scour their internet.
I want to say it's some kind of bird, though. Does it have to be specific on which actual animal it is?
Yeah, it does.
Dang, I can't do like another one of those Europe. Guess.
I'm gonna say pigs.
Good answer. Good answer. I like that. Good answer.
And you said
flamingos, just because of the flamboyance. Flamingos seems.
Flamingos. It is.
Oh,
that
it is?
it is
Snap.
flamingos.
Really?
A flamboyance is a group of flamingos.
Oh, snap! Look at that old school association coming into play.
Right.
I was like flamboyant, flamingos.
All right, this one might get you. The male of what species testicles explode on mating and then dies?
God damn. Like, universe just hates that animal. Like, and then you got that decision. It's like, do I want to have a kid or do I want to live?
The male of what species testicles explode on mating and then dies?
I feel like it's got to be something small. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be
that's what
like
I
a
think.
lion or nothing like that. Some type of rodent or insect.
I'm gonna go with a roach or ant.
What you think?
I know it's not a praying mantis. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I know it's not a praying mantis. A tick?
No. That would be your honeybee.
Oh, the honeybee.
The honeybee.
Oh man. Well, I mean, there's a lot of bees. They procreate a lot too. But that still sucks.
Yeah.
that's a tough decision for a man.
To be to be that specific and not to
Actually,
just
it's not
say,
even a decision.
Not to say just all bees. It's the honeybee in specific.
Right. And then I think it's you don't really get to choose like that either when you're a honeybee.
No.
Like the queen, it's your turn. The queen is ready.
Right.
Really? My turn already? All right, I guess.
Well, this is it, fellas.
It's nice knowing you guys. I'm gonna go see the queen.
Right.
All righty.
What is jaggery used in Indian cooking?
What is jaggery? Is it like a seasoning?
Maybe.
Oh, you're getting close. You're getting close. Warm, warm. You got this one, Audrey. You got this.
It's a seasoning or something they cook, like a pot or something. No, that's way wrong. Your face said it.
What you think over there, Elijah?
What is jaggery used in Indian cooking? Are we talking like Indian or Native American Indian?
Indian.
Oh I'm gonna say it's a type of pot, maybe like a stovetop pot or something like that.
All right. No, that is not it. The
No.
answer is sugar.
Oh.
It is sugar.
It's like a
Jaggery
different
is
term for
sugar.
it or something like that.
I was
Yes.
close.
Yes. You were close. You
Yeah,
were
it
warm.
kind of is a spice. Sugar technically kind of is. I mean, it's not a spice, but it's
It's a little different.
flavoring.
Right. But, it's something that we use to cut out the acidity in some of our tomato-based
Mm-hmm.
marinades. All right.
Look
Next
at you
question.
getting your culinary stuff in there. A lot of people don't know about that.
What object of Dwight's did Jim put in Jell-O on the TV show The Office?
I don't think I've ever seen that show.
Oh, you never seen The Office?
No.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I've seen a couple of episodes. I think I might have this one, maybe, or I'm gonna be close. Think about a 9 to 5 desk. What's gonna be on that desk? You got your computer, you got your phone, you got your stapler, you got your name. Well, maybe not a name. Pencils, a mouse for the computer.
Put in Jell-O?
Yeah. He put this specific item inside the Jell-O.
Yeah, like he was pranking him, I believe.
Yeah, he was pranking him.
I think I want to say stapler. I know it was something on his desk.
All right, what you think?
I don't know, an eraser?
Okay.
Because it has to be small.
And you, Elijah?
I'm gonna go I'm sticking with stapler. I'm gonna say a stapler.
Stapler, it is.
It is? Oh,
It
really?
is the stapler. Yes, he put the stapler inside the Jell-O.
Dang.
I know it had to be some desktop item.
Right. All right. That is the end of our game show.
Yay.
Thank you for playing. We will be keeping our money.
I don't think I got any of them right.
I think you got the first one right. When you asked if it was true or false.
Yeah,
you did. You got that one right.
Yeah.
We'll
Just
give you
that
that
one.
one.
No, she was hella confident with that one.
She was,
I
wasn't
don't even
she?
think you finished asking. And she was like, true.
Right. But all right. So, Audrey, we do thank you again for coming in and sitting with us and letting all of our viewers know about She Cutz and Lashes.
Thank you for
It was
having me.
definitely fun having you on. We learned a lot today.
Yeah, I learned a lot too.
Right.
Again, can you tell our viewers again where they can find you on social media or just by reaching out to schedule an appointment?
Yeah, so it's Instagram at Her Hustle, and it's 480-589-5748.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. We do appreciate you for coming in. Holla, holla.
Peace.